Hello. Stormy times ahead across the western half of the Mediterranean. Looking at our latest European satellite picture, this area of cloud, of all the ones we can see on the satellite picture, doesn't look much to write home about. But this low pressure centre, as it slides down into the heart of the Med, will deepen rapidly, and it's the strong winds around the Gulf of Lion and into the western side of the Mediterranean that we're concerned with on Saturday. We'll also, though, see the low pushing some heavy rain across towards the Balkans and some significant snow, the rain reaching all the way across into Hungary and Romania. Ahead of that system, still some sunshine for Cyprus, for Turkey. For Greece, though, the showers closing in through the course of the day. The winds strong for the Balearics, for Sardinia and Corsica. Sunshine across Spain and Portugal, more cloud as we look further northwestwards. Storm Bella sinks down towards the UK. Disruptive winds, some heavy rain for the north of France on Sunday. Wet, windy and wintry across Scandinavia, and that whole system will then slide down towards the Alps for the beginning of the new week, and it looks like there'll be the possibility of some heavy snowfall. You can see that flagging up there in Bern on Monday. A lot of fine weather, though, generally to be found further eastwards. I would think we will see a few showers for Athens just briefly on Sunday, but more sunshine to come here. Hello. Two areas of low pressure to pick out on our North American weather chart, and both of them look set to cause problems in the next 48 hours or so. One clearing to the northeast, heavy rain on the way here, heavy snowfall downwind of the Great Lakes and potentially disruptive winds, particularly for coastal New England and into the Canadian Maritimes. And then for the Pacific Northwest, low pressure bringing yet more heavy rain to areas that have already seen quite a dose in recent days. And we'll see some snowfall working its way into the northern Rockies. Some pretty strong winds as well affecting coastal regions as we see this low closing in. The skies do look clearer as we make our way further south into California, but the legacy of this system will be some cooler air getting in as far south as Los Angeles on Sunday. Not a massive dip in the temperatures, but they do fall away by a few degrees. For the East Coast, as you saw, it's a very messy picture to the north for Ontario and Quebec for Christmas Day. Some areas could see up to 20 centimetres of snow before we're done. A couple of inches of rain for many coastal reaches. Further south, it's windy, but it's much drier, generally much quieter, though some lingering cloud is possible across southern Florida. The East Coast, though, does look considerably calmer by the time we get in to Saturday, but chilly air will chase in behind that low. Hello. Weather-wise, things have very much ground to a halt across southeastern Brazil of late. This weather front, its tail end still sitting close to Rio de Janeiro, with yet more rain to come through the next 48 hours, even as the main system shifts offshore into the South Atlantic. Further west, we do have plenty of sunshine to come for Paraguay, for northern Argentina, and some unseasonable warmth here as well. Looking very showery now through the Amazon basin, some heavier rain for Colombia. Showers really gathering apace too across the north of Brazil, although the far northeast, the likes of Recife and Salvador, should remain fine this Christmas Day. Lots of sunshine as we head into Argentina. Some showers getting into southern Chile, a few perhaps for Patagonia. Looking at a fine story though for the Falkland Islands. Some heat building for Asuncion once again. Temperatures also on the up in a sunny Buenos Aires until rain arrives here in the middle of the week ahead. Some pretty wet weather across Honduras, Guatemala, Nicaragua on the tail end of a weather front pulling away from the US for Christmas Day. Scattered showers across Costa Rica and Panama, and a few for Haiti and the Dominican Republic. And we continue on that slightly mixed footing as well, particularly for Panama and Costa Rica in the coming days. But Mexico City looks like it will see some fairly unbroken sunshine. Hello. We cast our eyes to the east of Madagascar as we head in on our latest African satellite imagery to this area of low pressure here. Tropical storm Charlene. It has the northeast of Madagascar in its sights for the weekend, promising to deliver some very heavy rain and possibly damaging winds. There is a risk of flash flooding for the northeast of Madagascar in the coming days. Still some heavier rain affecting parts of Mozambique, Zimbabwe as well for the coming days. Showers across the eastern side of South Africa too. To the north of the continent, some unsettled conditions working their way through to, courtesy of low pressure sinking into the Mediterranean. Some heavy showers for Lusaka, Harare and Lilongwe in the coming days. Below average temperatures for a time for Algiers and Tunis as we see that frontal system pull through into the centre of the Med. Also some cooler air sinking in to the north of the Middle East, just 7 in Tehran on Saturday, behind an area of low pressure that takes some heavier snowfall towards Herat. Some showers moving down across Saudi Arabia, but for much of the region, still a lot of dry weather on offer on Saturday, but quite a notable shamal picking up in the next 24 to 48 hours. So blowing dust and sand could mean visibility becomes an increasing issue. Looking pretty wet for Kuwait, both Sunday and Monday. Hello. We have a largely clear satellite image across India currently. What we can't pick up, of course, is the areas of lingering mist and fog to the north of the country, but I think they may become lesser in coming days. To the south, we're still anticipating a lot of showers for parts of Sri Lanka and the Maldives. And to the north, we have a weather system which is going to roll across from Iran, eventually into Afghanistan and Pakistan in the next 48 hours or so. That may also induce more in the way of cloud and some wintry showers into the far north of India, into Jammu and Kashmir. Certainly, it's looking pretty wintry, though, across Afghanistan on Saturday. Some fairly widespread snowfall, particularly, of course, for mountain areas. Cold air sitting to the north across Kazakhstan, minus 17 in Nur Sultan. 22 with some sunshine for Delhi. A few showers possible along the east coast of India in the next few days. It's a little bit of a flow in there off the Bay of Bengal. Cloud and 1 or 2 spots of rain, perhaps the odd heavier shower for Chennai. Staying fine, though, across Bangladesh and Nepal. In terms of the outlook, it does become milder for Nur Sultan in the short term, but another plunge in temperatures come Thursday. Skies clear pretty quickly for Kabul as we look at the new week. Lots of sunshine for Dhaka, but more showers in the outlook for the Maldives and Sri Lanka. Hello. Looking at our latest Asian satellite picture, you can see the remnants of a tropical low. What I mean by that is this feature here, basically an area of low pressure that, because it's tracked across the South China Sea, is holding a lot of moisture. Some heavy rain in the short term for southern Thailand before that heads out into the Bay of Bengal. Further north, a much quieter story. Big area of high pressure extending across from Russia into the Korean peninsula, but picking up a cold northwesterly wind across northern Japan. Some significant snowfall for Hokkaido and northern Honshu on the cards on Saturday. Some wetter weather looms large for the Philippines as we see showers particularly gathering to the south here, and the rainfall is looking pretty intense thanks to the monsoon across many parts of Indonesia for the coming days. A real plunge in temperatures anticipated for Seoul and Beijing in our outlook. For Australia, still a lot of wet weather, again courtesy of the monsoon to the north of the country. Heavier showers clustering together across northern Queensland on Saturday, and we'll see further showers targeting the coast of New South Wales too. Cooler air working its way across the Bight in the days ahead. For New Zealand, also a cool southwesterly airstream on Saturday, looking increasingly unsettled here with frequent showers. 16 in Wellington on Saturday. That temperature coming down further, though, to just 14 on Monday. Sydney looking very showery in the coming days.